back to the House of Mels. Today we are out here at Kennedy Space Center. It's been a long time since I've been here. I want to say I came when I was like in elementary school, but honestly, child, I don't even remember if that is actually true. Everything here is looking new to me. So we're gonna take you around Kennedy Space Center, show you all of the sights, sounds, and exploratory things that the Space Center has to offer, and show you some of these cool rockets. I know y'all see it on TV all the time when you see the rocket launches. Well, this is where they do it, right here in good old Central Florida. Well, technically, yeah, no, we still are in Central Florida, right? The coast, we on the coast. This coast is called, well, we consider it Port Canaveral, but
it's Cape Canaveral.
We're in Cape Canaveral. There you go. Yeah, so we're in Cape Canaveral, walking around here. You guys, they got a Starbucks at the Space Center. So listen, if you a Starbucks lover like me, you don't have to worry about not having your Starbucks. You can still get Starbucks. We're currently walking towards like these bus tours because they take you on different kinds of bus tours. There's a lot of amazing sights that are happening around here. There's so many things. There's like a theater, there's an ice cream shop. It's so many things, but I'm gonna take you on a tour, look at all of this stuff. So like I said, we are waiting because we're going to be going into this bus tour. We honestly don't even really know what we're supposed to be like kind of seeing in the bus tour. Oh, look at right here. It says, as a part of today's tour, see where the world's most technological laboratory was built and launched. So I guess we're going to see part of like the Space Center and maybe parts of where like they actually launch the rockets or stuff like that. That'd be pretty cool. Lamel, are you excited about going on the tour? Yeah, he's excited. We're excited. It's been like I said earlier, it's been a long time since I've been here. I honestly don't even remember if I've actually truly been here. I feel like I came here when I was in elementary school for like, you know, one of those field trips that you go on. I felt like we passed by the like
I've never been here, period. There's never been something that
well, you didn't go to school here in elementary.
Yes, I did.
Oh, you went to school?
None of the schools that I went to school actually that I went to actually offered Kennedy Space Center, which is quite surprising considering that I grew up in Ocala, grew up in Tampa, and nobody ever thought, hey, Kennedy Space Center. It's pretty interesting.
That is interesting. I'm surprised too because like Florida, you know, you think you do Florida things. Like I remember when we went to the like mud walk, like the trail. You didn't do that either?
I don't know what that is.
Oh my gosh, you were gypped experiences. That was like, picture this, guys. It is the woods of Florida, okay? And you're walking through marshes and dirt and mud and bogs. And basically, you're just walking in mud. That was the whole point of the. That was the whole point of it.
Sounds like a mess. That's what it sounds like.
No, it was the whole point of.
It sounds like Lamel said, "Hey, Dad, they're gonna take me to a mud spot and for school field trip," and I'm gonna be like, "Absolutely not. That's just destroyed clothes."
It is destroyed. Well, they told you don't wear anything that you really care about because.
So basically, I have to go buy clothes specifically for Lamel to destroy.
No.
I don't know if they do that anymore. I don't even know if they do the mud walk anymore. If you are a Florida parent, comment down below if your kids go to the mud walk, if that's a thing. Because I don't know if it's a thing anymore. So guys, we just got off of the bus and we are at Apollo 5, I think that's what they said.
We're at the Apollo station.
Yeah, so we're about to walk in there and see what's everything's in here. I don't know what's in here. I listened to the video a little bit.
It's a lot of history.
Yeah, so we're about to walk in here. They just opened the doors and we're about to walk in here to see what this has to offer.
I'm John Hudson. This is Pad 39 of the Kennedy Space Center. I was a launch controller here when from this very spot, man took off to fly to the moon. It was a journey that began 12 years before that rocket ever left the ground. And it started on the other side of the world.
You are now in the final minutes before the launch of Apollo 8, right here where it actually happened. Mankind is about to leave his planet behind and journey to another. It is one of those rare moments when history is not being made, destiny is being embraced.
Attention all personnel. The countdown clock will start on my mark at T-minus 3 minutes. 3, 2, 1, mark.
This is launch control. T-minus 3 minutes and counting. We've completed our communications checks with the Apollo 8 astronauts in the cabin, and the communications are go. During this period, once we do get the firing command, the various tanks within the 3 stages of the Saturn V launch vehicle begin to pressurize. We have firing command. The firing command is in. We are now on the automatic sequence. T-minus 2 minutes, 20 seconds, and counting. Our status board indicates that all aspects are ready. Instrument unit is ready. Spacecraft ready. Final check of the emergency detection system. That ready light also on. First stage preparations are completed.
All systems remain okay.
Okay, keep going.
We're on. Ready to go to contact.
Standby order. Okay, you're on.
All systems go.
1 minute 45 seconds and counting. The first stage liquid oxygen tank has been pressurized, and the pressure is still building up. Coming up in 90 seconds, mark T-minus 90 seconds and counting. The Apollo 8 crew standing by, spacecraft commander Frank Borman, Jim Lovell, Bill Anders. We now report that the liquid hydrogen tank in the third stage is pressurized. 1 minute 15 seconds. All third stage propellants pressurized at this time as we come up on the 60-second mark on the flight to the moon. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. The vehicle now is completely pressurized. We're coming up on a power transfer shortly. We have the power transfer. We're now on the flight batteries within the launch vehicle. Final reports coming from Frank Borman at this time. Final look at the switch list aboard the spacecraft. 20 seconds, all aspects. We are still go at this time. T-minus 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9. We have ignition sequence start. The engines are on. 4, 3.
Alright, you guys, so we just watched a little bit of where this is the actual place. Like, all of this is still the stuff that they utilized to launch that first mission that actually went.
Apollo 8.
Yeah, Apollo 8 that actually went close to the moon. Not the one that actually went to the moon.
Orbited the moon. Apollo 8 orbited the moon before Apollo 13, which was the one that landed.
Yeah, which is the one everybody knows and knows about, Neil Armstrong and all that stuff. But yes, so we just watched that, and now we're walking.
It was actually it was pretty cool because they simulated the entire process. So like we were in the room, as you guys have seen the previous clip, but they made it seem like it was actually happening outside. So the room was shaking, and it sounded as if there was a rocket being launched outside. The whole room kind of turned orange to give that illusion of the fire. It was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was very immersive.
Yeah.
An immersive experience. We didn't know we was getting an immersive experience, but that is super cool. And I'm going to turn you guys around so you can see the actual rocket. So this is the actual rocket that they launched it. Oh my gosh. Wow. That is crazy cool. Oh my gosh. Can you imagine being in that? All right, you guys, you see how big this rocket is? This is crazy. I want to get Lamel's point of view. Lamel, what do you think of the rocket? It's so cool. Is it super big? And do you know that this rocket, it went to the moon? Yeah. So cool, right? I think he's pretty amazed by how amazing it is. Yeah, the fire, you're saying the fire is in the back. That's where the fire comes out when it was launching. But you guys, this is huge. Like, the engineering that it took to engineer this and kind of like put all of this together. Oh, come on, you gotta some serious brains and brain power is put into that. But yeah, so this center has, of course, you see the rocket that we're walking under, but it also has a store where you can buy some items. Oh, there's a picture area where you can pretend to wear the spacesuits and take a picture like you're walking on the moon, like you're an astronaut walking on the moon, which is pretty cool. And of course, it has a signature tagline that Neil Armstrong said, which was,
It's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind.
and you guys, there's food places in here. There's the Moon Rock Cafe, which I'll show you a quick clip of here, and there is also a theater that you can go and watch some other great things. And at the Moon Rock Cafe, looks like they have several things that you're able to eat and get something to drink if you get hungry while you're in this part of Kennedy Space Center. Now, you cannot walk to get here. You had to take the bus. It's a bus tour. You take the bus tour, you come over here, and there's a bunch of things in here that you can take a look at. And then when you're done, you get back on the bus and you go back to the main complex. So here I am thinking this man is playing golf, but it's definitely like he's looking for things. But this is what I was talking about, how it is like the spacecraft and planted on the moon with all of the steps. I can't imagine wearing all of this material. Like, it looks so hot. Alright guys, this is a tribute to Apollo 1 and the 3 men who risked their lives to get us to the point we are today, being able to go into space and land on the moon, and eventually they're hopeful to land on Mars. So this is a tribute to them, showing parts of their lives, and here they are. So Virgil Gus Grissom, Edward H. White, and Roger P. Chapman. So these are some of the pieces of their spacecraft. Checked in that day. This one kind of shows all the Apollo missions that have happened and who was on it. You can see Apollo 11 right there with Neil Armstrong, first humans on the moon surface. This gives you a glimpse of how they were. This is a full-size replica of the lunar module cockpit that they used to kind of like go inside. So this is like what it looks like in there. Alright guys, so we're going to be walking into the Treasures Galley here in Apollo Saturn V area, and it's going to show us all kinds of treasures. Like this is a piece of lunar rock. It was collected in 1971. How cool. And also, wow, module right here, as well as Apollo 13. Rescue book. Another piece of lunar sample. It's from 72.
But do you want to be an astronaut? Oh, okay.
Astronaut. Mel, you want to be an astronaut? No. Okay. Okay. Mel wants to be a policeman, he said. So, this is the maintenance kit.
Sorry about that.
As well as some checklists, maps of the surface, cameras. Pretty cool. Ed White's medal. Here are some of the spacesuits from various projects. These are so crazy looking. So this was extravehicular activities. And this one was another one. So weird. Walk in front of you. This was air research advanced. Like, and then this one was another extravehicular suit. And then this seems, you guys can pause to read if you want to pause to read. But they were custom made for each astronaut. Wow. How cool. Look at the helmet. And this was Alan Shepard.
Look at this one. Alright, so check this out, guys. I just walked outside to up the center to the area where you can actually see where they launch the rockets. It's pretty cool out here. I've always heard people, even when I was in school, the professors saying that they would drive out here for the launches that would take place. So, Orlando is 45 minutes away from Cape Canaveral, so it's pretty cool to actually be here for the first time. Like I said, I'm 36. I've never come to Kennedy Space Center, so it's pretty cool to kind of see where people drive out. To see they have like a sitting area behind me where people kind of sit here and kind of watch the launch. So it's pretty cool, so I want to come out and show you guys this.
All right, guys, you saw that we did some of this fun space, pretended to be space astronauts. Now I'm gonna go ahead and walk into this store and check out all the cool merchandise. Come along with me. So before you exit and go on the bus, you can come into the store and get some cool merchandise. So they have everything you can possibly imagine. They have NASA shirts, stickers for your car. They have even Loungefly wallets. They have all kinds of really cute things. They have the stuff about the Artemis and the SpaceX program over here. Things about the moon. They have, it's for your drink. It's a drink holder. You can have like a little spacesuit. They have, of course, drink your water. And all kinds of shirts and jackets. You can go to, they have the Orion merchandise you can get. For all my pin collectors, they have all kinds of different kinds of pins. They even have space food, like a space ice cream sandwich. So you can come and get all kinds of really cool things, like even little replicas of like different things like this, and some really cool merchandise. Like I said earlier, you coming into the shop after, oh, I see a little space astronaut coming to me. Oh, hey, space astronaut. Oh, you're gonna be, oh, let me see. Oh, hey, space astronaut. Hey. So cute. So you guys can buy your kids this if you wanted to. It's a little space astronaut hat, has American flag on it. Mel, it says astronaut. All right, astronaut, go back to daddy. They have some jewelry you can get, all different kinds of things. So this is all right before you leave. You go back to the buses. They even have kids shirts, cute stuff like that. And look, Even Dr. Seuss, Cat in the Hat, is going to the moon. And Snoopy. Yeah, so lots of fun, cool merchandise, and the Space Bear, super cute. Oh, it's the one that sits on your shoulder. Oh my goodness, Melvin. Let me shoulder space you. He sits on your shoulder, I think. Well, guys, I'm not really good at doing this, but he's a shoulderkin, so he's supposed to sit on your shoulder. Kind of like the little baby Groot and stuff like that, like you see all around Disney. Same thing. You sit around on your shoulder. But yes, lots of cool space merchandise, and even Lego. So for all my builders, you could come and get yourself some space building kind of kits to build all different kinds of stuff. So be sure to check out the gift shop before you leave. By the way, if you have younger kids, they have a program here called the Astronaut Training Experience, where they can kind of like have STEM dynamics where they're doing testing, like they're doing the actual simulation training for being on a rocket. So that's pretty cool. I think that's such a cool experience and something that's really cool for kids who are really interested in space and eventually one day want to become an astronaut. Super amazing experience. It's actually right here. The astronaut training experience. They can go in there, they train, they do all these really cool things where they get launched into different spaces, and yeah, that's how. So now we're gonna be walking into the gateway. In here, I do believe it's just a whole bunch of immersive experience about the Space Center and what it is like being an astronaut, being connected to the cosmos. So this is the gateway. So it's like being immersed in space. So currently that's the satellite Orion that is out above the Earth right now, and I believe that this is a model of that. Oh, wow. Wow. So in here you can actually ride some rides. There is some rides that you can ride. There is 3 or 4 different rides. So there's Uncharted Worlds, The Red Planet, Cosmic Wonders, and Daring Explorers. And I think you get to go and experience like you're in an actual, capsule. So, this is the Boeing Starliner capsule. So this is the one that's designed to fit 7 astronauts. And like this is now the spacesuit that they utilize for that. And this would be like what it is to be in Orion. We're currently in Orion as if we were astronauts. This is where they would sleep. They would sleep in there, the pods, and work on all kinds of, look, this is them growing plants. So cool. And Melvin said over here, what, this space food? Space food. Space food. Look, it's a cookie. You can get some water. All right, guys, we're about to ride this rocket.
It's I guess a rocket simulator thing. I don't know. It looks pretty cool. Try it out.
And Lamel gets to ride. Lamel. All right, you're excited. Yeah. All right.
Hello, we went on a rocket ship.
Yes, and did you like it?
Yeah, we don't.
Oh.
On sir. Ready, 2, 1.
Tell everybody if they should come here. Should they come here?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, definitely. We thought it was really good.
Yeah, so basically, so it was pretty cool. Basically, it was like a simulation of going into space, honestly. So, and they did a really good job because every planet we went to, even to Saturn with the rings around, they did a great job at making it feel like we're going through the actual rocks, which is basically what creates the rings around Saturn. So you felt it, you felt all the wind. It was pretty cool. It kind of reminds me, if you're old enough, for those of us who are a little seasoned, back in the day, Universal used to have a Back to the Future ride. So for those of us who remember that ride and have ridden it, that's what it's kind of like. It's like that whole simulation of going through all the different, planets and areas and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Very immersive, kind of like a 4D experience. So it was pretty cool.
Yeah, and for my Disney people, think of the ride when you're riding the Banshee ride, where you're kind of like pushed into the screen that kind of way, and then they do like the wind and stuff like that. It gives you that kind of experience as well. So. All right, guys. Well, we've had such a really great day here at Kennedy Space Center. If you live in Orlando, Florida, this is something really great that you can just do on a weekend. Come and explore and learn some new stuff, because we learned a lot today, like things I didn't even know about the Space Center. If you're not from Florida, this is a great little place that you can come that's not Disney, Universal, or the theme parks. Something else that you can do. You can learn some really great things at the same time while getting the experience of being in space and aerospace engineering.
Very, very educational.
Very. And they do really cool science experiments. Like right now, they're doing a science experiment over there. So many things that they're doing. You can come and see all the different kinds of rockets that they've used in actual launches. So this is just not, models. These are things that they've actually used to launch into the space to explore the galaxies unknown. But we're gonna just spend a little bit more time.
Thank you, Kennedy, for Kennedy Space Center for hosting us.
We can't thank you enough. Thank you so much. We really enjoyed this experience. We really appreciate it. And we'll be back here again, because this has been such an amazing experience. So thank you again to Kennedy Space Center for hosting us. We're going to spend some time together as a family. So until next time.
Wait, if you haven't done so, like and subscribe.
Oh yeah. If you haven't done so, we're going to just take a moment. Like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe, like and subscribe. Hit your notification bell and make sure you stay in tune for everything that's happening here on the House of Mels. Now, we'll see you next time in the house.